If you're a PMU artist or beauty professional that is struggling to scale, this video is for you. Now, the big question that we get all of the time is, should I offer more than one service? Or I'm currently offering multiple services. Why is it so difficult for me to scale? Hi, my name is Danny Tran, and over the years, we have helped over 1,600 beauty pros worldwide scale the beauty businesses of their dreams. Many of them who have hit that 6- and 7-figure mark, and I'm going to share a very interesting concept and a very clear pathway to help you scale past your current ceiling, especially if you feel stuck. Okay, so if you are currently only offering one service and you're struggling to scale your revenue, that's probably the most obvious reason why, and let me explain. This is what we call the one and done trap. Most artists look at their business like, if she just got her brows done, I won't see her for another 3 years, assuming if she even comes back. We call this the one and done model, okay? And that makes it extremely hard to scale and grow. Well, why is that? Because every single month, you're basically having to start from scratch. So a new month basically means you need new clients, which means you need more marketing, which means you need more hustle, more lead follow-up, more everything. And that ultimately leads to burnout. So you basically need upsells, meaning reasons for people to come back. Because here's the thing at the end of the day. If your client had an amazing experience with you, why wouldn't they want to come back again to pay you more money? So just think about your favorite restaurant or bar. You don't just go once, right? You keep coming back because it's that good. So rather than making only $500 from one client and never seeing them again, what if you can turn that $500 into $2,000 every single time? So just imagine all of the clients that you had in the past month, and imagine if they were to pay you 2 times, 3 times, or even 4 times as much for every single person that comes through your doors, okay? And it's not about adding more work. It's about offering more value to the same people who already know, like, and trust you. The easiest money that you'll ever make is from a repeat customer. So just think about your dentist or your chiropractor or your doctor or somebody that you're going to on a consistent basis for years or even decades. They're making all of that money from you because you are a repeat customer and you don't even think twice about giving them more money on a consistent basis, right? So again, instead of looking at your business as a one and done model, think about, how can I structure my business in a way where once somebody comes, they have a great first experience, they're going to want to continually come back and pay me for more and additional services, okay? Now, important disclaimer before you add more services. I wholeheartedly believe that you need to start with one service and get really good at it, okay? This means building a portfolio, stacking your reviews and social proof, becoming known for it in your city, and only once you're known for that one thing should you expand. One of the worst things that we see, especially for newer artists and beauty pros, is trying to be a all-in-one stop shop and offering way too many things, especially at the beginning. Especially at the beginning, if you're offering 10, 12, 14, 15 different things, and yes, we've seen it, it's going to be very hard to attract clients because people think that you're just offering all of these generic services versus focusing specifically on one. Like, what sounds better, right? Hey, I specialize in creating the most natural looking brows, and you just focusing on brow services versus, hey, I offer brows, lips, liner, scalp marker pigmentation, scars, and stretch mark revision, paramedical services. I'm also an esthetician. I can also do lashes and I can wax. Well, which one sounds better, right? So obviously the first, because you're specializing in one thing and it's so much easier to attract that one type of clientele and then eventually expand, okay? Now, why you're going to eventually hit a revenue ceiling. Even if you're doing well, say 7 to 10K per month, you're eventually going to max out because at the end of the day, you can only take on so many new clients every single month. And if you're not offering anything else, you have to constantly find brand new people to keep growing, right? And so if that sounds like you and you're not, like, let me know in the comments if you're struggling with that right now. And that's really exhausting. Now, imagine being able to bring back your previous clients for something new repeatedly. And that's how the real scaling happens. So in a month where, let's say, you're slow and you're not able to run ads and you're not getting any new clients, what if you're able to just bring your old clients back in because you don't have to spend any additional money on marketing to bring them back in? You already own that traffic. You already own that audience. They're already an existing customer of yours that knows, likes, and trusts you, right? So Here is what I would recommend. Step one, focus on one service and get really good at it. Okay. This is like you can't argue this. Like you just need to focus on one service and get really good at it. This is a non-negotiable. Okay. This allows you to build your social proof, brand authority, and get booked consistently. Okay. Now, step two, once you're stable and consistent, you want to introduce a second or complementary service. For example, if you do brows, you want to start offering lip blush or liner or scar and stretch mark revision. So just think about what would make sense for your client's needs, okay? Then, step three, reach out to all of your past clients, invite them back in for a model call to build your portfolio for this new service. You already have the trust, and now you just need experience and content, right? So imagine you just reach out and say like, hey, Janine, I just started offering lip blushing services. I wanted to reach out to all of my exclusive clients because they get first dibs before I release it to the public. And we're doing an exclusive private client deal. Let me know if you want some more details, right? And that sounds really exciting. That sounds really sexy to an existing client. And then step four, once you have a few clients under your belt, we start adding this as part of your upselling strategy. Now, we teach something called the credit strategy inside of our programs. And so I actually want to share this exact strategy with you, but it is essentially where the second service is literally baked into the first services packages and clients can use their credit towards it. And we're forcing people to spend more money with you. Now, here's the use case or the strategy itself. So let's say somebody comes in for their $500 brows. As part of their Dream Brow package, they also get a $100 credit in the form of a gift card or a voucher that they could use towards any additional service within the first 7 days of that initial session. So now, if they loved the experience, they loved their brows, they now have a reason to spend more money with you. And now that $100 voucher, they could use it towards the lip blushing or the eyeliner or the paramedical side, depending on what it is that you're offering. And you're simply not only providing value, extra value, but you're giving them a reason to spend more money with you. So now, rather than making $500 for just brows, you now made $900 for $500 from brows and then $400 for your lips. And then you can do this again by getting them back in for another service if you offer multiple things, okay? And so that's really the power of it. Everybody knows that the most profitable thing that you can do is to bring an old client back in for another service. But rarely are we consistent with the ask. Like we know it's important to ask for reviews, but how consistent are you in asking every single person that walks through your doors? Rarely, right? And so my final thoughts here is this is how you move from a $500 client to a $2,000 client, right? This is how you stop hustling for new leads every week. And this is truly how you grow a real profitable beauty business that doesn't burn you out. Because by offering multiple things and not being a one and done model, you're no longer stuck in this constant race of having to find new clients every single month. Because for every new client that comes in, you're essentially doubling, tripling, quadrupling your revenue and how much you're making simply by bringing in a client that already loves you back in for something else. So I hope that helps. I hope you found that useful. We just did this training, and so I just wanted to record this quick screen share and show you how valuable it is. It's such a small and minor tweak in your sales process and being consistent with your ask that could lead to you 2xing, 3xing, 4xing, or even 5xing your current revenue just from this small change. All right. So if you guys liked this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. We have new videos dropping weekly just like this, full of education, resources, scripts, and golden nuggets all over the place. And for those of you who want all of these things handed to you on a silver platter so that you can just copy and paste into your business, I want to introduce you to the Beauty Success System. We'll drop the link in the description. And for those of you who want to work closer with us on a one-on-one basis where we build out all your marketing and handle all of your client getting strategies completely done for you so you don't even have to think about it, I want to invite you to book a free consultation call with our team. I'll also drop the link in the description. So utilize this, the credit strategy, offer more than one service, get people to come back and make a ton of money, and we'll see you next time.